Welcome back, everybody, to this week's edition of the Turbo's Top 10 list. This week, we're looking at starting catchers in the major leagues. Number 10, we're starting off with Shaun Murphy for the Oakland Athletics. This dude is the number 33 prospect in all of baseball, and I think once he gets up and gets some innings under him, he's going to be an amazing two-way player, both with the stick, with the glove, with the arm. Hell, I guess that's three ways, right? Number 9, we're getting jiggy with it with Will Smith catching for the Dodgers. This kid came up a little bit towards the end of last year and had a great impact with that Dodgers rotation as well as in the lineup. This kid is an emerging stud. There's a reason why the Dodgers kept him and did not send him over in the Mookie Betts trade. Coming in at number 8 is my boy in Boston, Christian Vasquez. This dude had a breakout 2019 as far as the bat's concerned, and I just see that progressing even further and more efficiently. And also, he's always been a great backstop, so great backstop, putting together a solid batting resume. This dude's screaming up this top 10 list. Number 7 is the trusty Yadier Molina. And you might say, Turbo, well, Yadi's getting long in the tooth. He doesn't hit nearly what he used to. He doesn't catch nearly as many games. Well, you know what? I have a feeling that if you asked him right now, he would still catch 162 games and would still bat you 250 and drive in maybe 70, 80 runs, hit you 15, 20 home runs. Not a stellar batting line by any means, but when it comes to leadership, catching his staff, managing his staff, framing, it does not get any better. I don't care how old Yachty is, he's still going to be there. Coming in at number 6 for the Royals, Salvador Perez. This dude has my vote for the comeback player of the year already. When healthy in the past few seasons, this dude has been a beast, let alone he's tall as shit. But he can rake, he can throw out runners. I'm kind of speechless because when you put it all together, he's the perfect catcher. And he leads a great staff. He's a World Series champion. I don't know. I mean, granted, had he not gotten hurt, he might be further up on this list. Number 5, we're going to the south side of Chicago, Mr. Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. Man, him and Javi Baez are as smooth as it gets. These two have that throwing base runners out. It's a dance. It's a dance. It really is, and it's so much fun to watch. My only concern with this dude is consistency. It seems like he can get hot and hit you 3 to 5 home runs in a week, and then you won't hear from him again for another month. I know catching takes its toll, and it's very, very unique to have a catcher be as consistent as a normal position player. But if he puts it all together, I mean, you're looking at MVP. You're looking at possibly, I know a batting title might be a little bit of a reach, but he could definitely contend for, I don't know, maybe home runs, RBIs, but I need to, Wilson, I need to see some more consistency. Number 4, I'm going Mitch Garver. I need to read some stats to you here. This dude hit 31 home runs in 93 games. And that was second amount of home runs in the league behind Gary Sanchez. Now that was 93 games. If you get this dude a whole season, buddy. And yes, he can do it. He can do it. I hope he gets up there. He stays healthy because this kid is gonna fucking rake. Number 3, being a Red Sox fan, this one does kind of hurt, but you got to give credit where credit is due, and that's with Gary Sanchez. This dude has everything he needs to be the number 1 catcher in baseball. The only thing missing is his defense, which he has gotten a little bit better, but I need to see the whole package. The numbers 1 and number 2 are about as complete of a package as a catcher as you're going to get. So for you to crack the top two, Gary, I need to see the defense increase. And keep your ass on the field, because these other two, they don't miss many games. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the number 2 and the number 1 catcher, you can probably interchange them both. Kind of like the starting pitchers, where the top 3 you could take whichever you really wanted. But number 2, I have Yasmani Grandal for the White Sox, and number 1, JT Realmuto for the Phillies. These two are both complete catchers as far as offense goes, defense goes, throwing out runners, commanding a pitching staff. If you were to start a team and needed a catcher, these would be the first 2 that you would obviously go to. Are they as flashy as a Sanchez, at the plate? Probably not. Do they throw out runners with grace and elegance like Contreras? Nope. But do they get the job done? Yep. Will they drive in runs and hit home runs? Yep. Will they bat for average? Absolutely. And that's why these top two kind of separated themselves from the rest of the pack. Yeah, I know catcher really isn't that exciting of a position, but with these young kids coming up, there's a lot of potential for some amazing catchers coming up into the major leagues. So I'm super excited to see how some of these kids end up. All right, folks, that's been Turbo's Top 10, the top 10 catchers in Major League Baseball. If you enjoy these top 10s, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you know when all of our content comes out, our podcast, our highlight show, and this top 10. And I'll catch you next time.